Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm your host, Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from the Singapore FinTech Festival, and joining me for this segment, we have Gavin Chia. He's CEO of MooMoo Financial Singapore. We're here to discuss the whole of society digital transformation. Gavin, it is great to see you and the team as always. Welcome back to TradeTalks.
Yes, happy to see you again.
All right, you got it. Let's talk about MooMoo, how it's leveraged Singapore's digital infrastructure to accelerate the growth in Southeast Asia.
Sure. I mean, if you look at the whole holistic, Singapore advanced digital eco-environment has been very instrumental in terms of our growth, and it actually builds the foundation in terms of how we can actually provide a comprehensive, reliable platform for our clients. So if you look at from our platform, we are able to provide live market data, comprehensive AI analytics, and also seamless experience, because and this is all thanks to a very advanced infrastructure environment over here in Singapore. And just to add on, of course, if you look at in terms of payment gateways, etc., this has also allowed us to bring a lot of convenience to clients, and we are seeing this, and we are in collaboration with many of them. And lastly, of course, in terms of cyber security framework, it has allowed us to bring that security level in terms from a platform point of view, compliance point of view, and security point of view to clients. And this allows us to build more trust with clients. And overall, I got to say, we are very happy about this whole eco-environment that is currently happening in Singapore. Yeah.
Can you share examples of how digital platforms have transformed investment behavior among retail investors in the region?
Yes, I mean, if you look at it, I mean, what MooMoo has done, especially for the past 3-4 years, I mean, especially in Singapore, is like we have simplified trading. If you look at the barrier to trading for past few years or many years ago, I mean, access to live market data, especially like AI analytics, I got to say it's only available to a certain group of people, especially to those people who are working in the financial sectors, or if not wealthy clients. But I got to say we have bring down the barrier to a certain level that even someone who has just graduated will be able to have access to trading. But on our side, we are also very careful and ensure from a risk point of view, these are all well taken care of. So so right now we are trying to do more, and surely we will do more from an education point of view to allow more of our clients at different age group to come in. Yeah.
How do you see the role of AI and big data playing in reshaping the future of brokerage and investment services in the emerging markets?
Sure. I mean, if you look at AI, big data, if you look at the codes, it has been available for the past 20 years. But if you look at the advancement in terms of computers right now, it has brought us to a point that we are able to use AIs to assist clients in terms of their investment needs. So what is happening in MooMoo, if you can see, is that we are able to use AIs to allow clients to look at certain stocks based on the past big data. So if you look at big data, it's actually a collection of many points in a certain stocks itself, and that is where we are able to use it and forecast what is happening in the upcoming months or years itself. So what we are seeing in terms of our clients is that clients is no longer just plainly doing trading. They are also coming out with sophisticated strategy, and from there it actually assists them in terms of making better financial decisions, and that also allowed them to control from a risk point of view how they go about investing and how they segregate their funds. So on our side, we are seeing in terms of debts, in terms of how clients trade, it actually changed a lot, especially for the past many years, or rather 5-6 years ago.
Well, let's talk more about that, the whole of society digital transformation strategy. So MooMoo, you've adopted this approach in driving digital transformation in Singapore, particularly in the areas of financial empowerment and financial literacy. Can you share some of those initiatives with us?
Sure. On our side, one of the main initiatives that we have was that we focus a lot on in terms of educational. I mean, on our side, we have the MooLearn network, or even a trader talk, the daily trader talks, where it consists of expert insights, market outlooks, etc. And these are actually from the feedbacks that we are gathered from clients. Is actually helping a lot of these clients in terms of knowing what is happening in the market. And in MooMoo, we became a trusted source, because if you look at information, it's easily available online. but we are able to be trusted by clients.
Right.
And from there, that's where clients has been following us closely to understand a little bit more about the market so that it helps them in terms of their investment decision.
Yeah, because of that, that helps to bridge
Yes.
the digital divide and ensuring equitable access to investment opportunities. So would you say that helps to overcome some of those challenges to
Yes,
bridge that gap?
Yes, yes. I mean, surely. I mean, right now, currently, what we are seeing is that if we want to, look from a gap point of view, we are seeing in terms of a technological gap. I mean, we can be providing a very sophisticated or comprehensive platform, but if you look at the region in Singapore, everybody start at different point.
Right.
And by looking at this itself, what we are trying to do is we are trying to make informations, knowledge, or even the know-how easy to understand, so that we are, whichever difference at a clients may be or investor may be, we are able to bring them up to a certain level.
Right.
And of course, the next hurdle, the next gap, how we are looking at is also financial literacy.
Right.
I mean, as shared, we do have AIs, powered, studies, analysis, but sometimes how, an investor use the information, or how they look at it, or even, it can be Nasdaq powered market app, how they look at, how they read it, the supply demand, maybe a little bit different, and we are trying to bring that level up on an equal level so that there will be equal understanding. And from there, I think we are doing very well in Singapore, and we hope to amplify that effect over in the whole region itself.
Yeah, which I think makes sense, because just because you might be a digital native or you understand the markets, it doesn't mean that everyone is on the same level. You might understand what a stock is, but do you know what other types of products are? So,
totally
as
right.
financial inclusion expands, accessibility expands, you're working to ensure that users are equipped with the right tools and the right education so that they can make better decisions at MooMoo.
Yes, correct, Jill.
Yeah,
Yes.
all right, Gavin, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on
Thanks a
Trade
lot,
Talks. And thanks for joining me from the Singapore FinTech Festival. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.